Hi everyone, I'm out here today doing a bit of exercise because I want to test out the Huawei Watch GT2's spot tracking feature, and I'm also trying out the Huawei Freebuds free earphone. So I am pretty tired now. Let's head back to my home and we will continue to talk about these products. And I also have a giveaway for you guys as well. Hey girl, welcome back to the channel. So I just back home, had a shower, and now we can talk a bit more about the Huawei Watch GT2 and also the Freebuds Free. But before that, I want to say thank you Huawei for sending me the watch and the Freebuds Free for this review. And I also have a brand new Watch GT2 and another pair of Freebuds Free that I can give away to one of my friends here in New Zealand. I will tell you how to enter the giveaway at the end of this video, so pay attention to the video so that you can answer my very simple question at the end of this video. Okay, let's talk about the Watch GT2 first. I have been using the first Huawei Watch GT since probably 6 months or so ago, and so I use it as my daily smartwatch and I have been very happy with it. Mainly because of its very long battery life, and also the notification works flawlessly. So to me, that is pretty much like the perfect smartwatch. But I know a lot of people thinking the Watch GT is a little bit simple and doesn't have enough feature as a smartwatch. So Huawei this time, they have added a lot of feature to the Watch GT2. So let's go over some of the biggest changes and new feature that comes with the Watch GT2. Design-wise, the Watch GT2 is very similar to the original Watch GT. It is a 46mm watch made of metal. It looks very nice, very smart. The outside frame now has a 3D glass design, so it looks even more cleaner than the original Watch GT. But because now it doesn't have a raised edge, so there may be a chance that it's easier to scratch the main glass on the watch. But having said that, I have been using the original Watch GT for about 6 months, and I am really not the most careful person in terms of treating my watch and my gear. So I have been banging the watch to the door or everything many times. But even so, after 6 months of abuse by me, the watch still look almost exactly like brand new. I don't really see any scratches or damage on the watch, so that just gives me very good confidence that the new Watch GT2 will be just as durable and as tough as the original Watch GT. It has an AMOLED touch screen. The resolution is 454 by 454. The display is very nice, very good color, very good contrast, and even when I'm outside in the middle of the day with very strong sunlight, I have absolutely no problem reading the text or graphics on the watch. In terms of watch face, there are 14 pre-installed watch face available on the watch. Depends on what country you're from, you may be able to download some more additional watch face using the Huawei Health app. Unfortunately, here in New Zealand right now, the additional watch face are still not available yet. But I talked to the guys from Huawei, so they said even though they can't really promise anything at the moment, but they are definitely trying their best to make the watch face also available here in New Zealand as well. As I mentioned before, the watch has a touch screen, so most of the control are controlled using through the touch interface. The touch interface is quite similar to the original Watch GT, but I do notice that there are quite a few different minor changes. The interface overall is pretty smooth, but I do notice sometimes there is a little bit of lag when you are trying to go through some of the menu items. My only complaint about the interface is that the order of some of the menu item doesn't completely make sense to me, and you also cannot customize the order of the menu items. The watch is powered by Huawei's new Kirin A1 chipset. This chipset is specially designed for the wearable devices, and it is very energy efficient. The Freebuds Free, which I will talk about very soon, is also powered by the Kirin A1 chipset. There are a couple of different sensors on the watch, and there's also a GPS built into the watch as well. When I went for the run this morning, I actually didn't bring my phone with me, so I completely rely on the GPS on the watch to track my position and also my speed, and it did a pretty good job. I also did another run earlier in the Auckland city center with my phone switched off, and even with all those tall buildings in the Auckland city center, the GPS tracking is still pretty accurate. And speaking of running and exercise, the watch has 15 different workout modes. Each mode is designed to help you track a different kind of exercise. For example, if you choose the running mode, it will track your heartbeat, it will track your path and also the speed of you running. If you switch to hiking mode, it will also track those things, but in addition, it will also track your altitude. But if you are like me who actually usually doesn't do too much exercise, there are still many other features that you may be interested in. There is a heartbeat monitor that tracks your heartbeat all the time, even when you are sleeping. And the sleep tracking is probably one of my favorite features. Not only it tracks very accurately when I fall asleep, when I wake up, you can use the Huawei Health app and it can give you a very detailed report about your sleeping, which part of the night you were in light sleep or deep sleep, and how many times you woke up, how was your breathing quality, and also give you some instruction about how you can improve your sleep quality. For me, I can see that not only I sleep quite late in the night, but I also have trouble keeping myself in deep sleep mode continuously. When I reviewed the Watch GT, there was one feature that I said I want to have is the ability to control music playback from the watch. I want to be able to start or stop playing music or skip to the next track or rewind to the last track. And now you can finally do it on the Watch GT2. And not only that, you can store up to 4 GB of music on the watch so that you can play back music without your phone. And you can either play back through the speaker on the watch, or if you pair it with the Freebuds 3, and then you can just play back the music on the earphone. There's also a microphone on the watch so that you can use it to answer phone call. I always thought answering phone on the watch is a little bit of a gimmick, but that is until a couple of days ago when I was having a shower and suddenly someone called me, so I just answered the phone call immediately using the watch. So it is actually quite a useful feature. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the thing I really like about the Watch GT is its really long battery life. I would really hate it if I have to charge my watch every day or every second day. I already have enough devices that I need to charge every night, so I definitely don't want to charge my watch every night as well. And this time with the Watch GT2, even though it has a lot more feature, the battery life seems to be just as good. Huawei claims the battery can last about 2 weeks, and my real world usage is very similar to that figure. I have the watch turned on all the time, and I have turned on the sleep tracking. I'm wearing it all the time, and as you can imagine, I have been playing with the watch quite a bit, mucking around with all the features. And even so, the battery still lasts me about 12 days before I have to charge the battery again. This is definitely very impressive and one of the biggest selling points of this Watch GT2 when you compare to the other smartwatches in the market. Okay, now let's talk about the Freebuds 3 earphone. The Freebuds 3 is a wireless noise cancelling earphones. It comes with, or you can say it comes in a very compact storage and charging case. It is a very small carry case, so you can easily fit into the pocket, and you can charge the carry case, and that means also the earphone, using USB-C connector, or you can also charge it wirelessly. That means if you are out there with a phone that has a reverse wireless charging capability, for example like the Huawei P30, you can just put this case on top of your phone and turn on the reverse charging feature. So you can charge the earphone very easily even when you don't have any power supply or USB cable. In terms of the battery life, I actually haven't tried to see how long the battery will last, but I have tried listening to music continuously for probably about 90 minutes or so, and it still has more than 50% charge left on the earphone. And the carry case itself also has an internal battery, so you can use it to recharge your earphone a couple of times. The earphones themselves actually are very light, and they fit quite well when you put it onto your ear. When I was running this morning with the Freebuds 3 on my ear, it certainly doesn't feel as secure as those other earphone or headphone that's specially designed for sports use. But during my whole run, I didn't have any problem that the earphone fall out or anything like that. It stays quite nicely on my ear during the whole run. You can double tap on each of the earphone to trigger one of the function, and you can customize the function using the Huawei AI Live app. You can also control the amount of active noise cancellation using the same app. Unfortunately, there isn't too many other adjustments you can do with the app, at least with the current version. For example, you could not adjust the EQ or choose one of the different sound profile through the app. That's something I really want to see in the future. Now, while I have played with some of the Huawei Bluetooth speaker and some other Huawei headphone before, I have never tried any of the Huawei Freebuds before, so I don't really know what I could expect from the Freebuds 3. And there are two things that I'm most interested in about this Freebuds 3. The first one is the audio quality, and the second one is the active noise cancellation. So let's talk about the audio quality first. To be honest, I really wasn't expecting the sound quality to be really good, but I was very surprised and pleasantly surprised by the sound quality from the Freebuds 3. For such a small wireless earphone, the sound quality is surprisingly good, and even the bass, the amount of bass, is much better than I was expecting. I've listened to a mix of different kind of music using this Freebuds 3, from pop music to dance music to some classical music. The sound quality is actually very good and it doesn't sound tinny at all. Obviously, the sound quality still doesn't sound as good or as complete as some of the bigger and more expensive headphone, but consider the size and price of this little earphone, I am definitely very impressed. And the second thing is the active noise cancellation. For such a small earphone, does the active noise cancellation actually works? And the short answer is it works. I have tested in many different places on a very noisy, busy street, or on the bus, or in office with very noisy air conditioning. When I put on the Freebuds 3 and turn on the active noise cancellation, it reduced the amount of background noise noticeably. But the effect of the noise cancellation is definitely not as good as the big noise cancellation headphone. For example, if I wear my Sennheiser noise cancellation headphone, it probably can cut out maybe 90% of the background noise, while with the Freebuds 3 it will cut out maybe 60 to 70% of the background noise. But having said that, the noise cancellation is definitely good enough when I'm on a busy street and I want to listen to some music. It makes the music a lot more clearer and a lot more enjoyable. And also, if someone call me when I'm walking on the busy street, I can definitely hear and talk to the person a lot easier compared to using a normal earphone with no active noise cancellation. So this is probably not the best earphone if you want to completely eliminate all the background noise, but it is a very good upgrade compared to the normal earphone that doesn't have any active noise cancellation. So if you are still watching this video and if you are from New Zealand, then you may be on lucky day, because I have a brand new Watch GT2 and also a pair of the Freebuds 3 that I'm going to give away to one of you lucky person. If you want to enter this giveaway competition and have a chance to win this Watch GT2 and the Freebuds 3, it's very easy. There are only two things you need to do. First thing is you need to follow Huawei's Instagram account. I will put a link below. And the second thing is you just leave a comment below here and tell me which of these two devices you like the most and what's the reason. You can also comment on my Instagram post. I will have a similar Instagram post. I also put a link below, and tell me the same thing, which device you like the most and what's the reason. If you want, you can leave a comment both here on YouTube and on my Instagram post. Then that will double the chance of you to win this watch and the Freebuds 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck to all of you who have entered the giveaway competition. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.